guys, and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't even met before, my name is Shiv. Hello, if you're coming back then welcome. So in today's video I'm filming a look with this palette right here, which is the Revolution Rachel Leary Goddess on the Go palette. So I created this halo glamorous look right here. I also shared my thoughts on the palette. I've also done the Ultimate Goddess palette as well, so I'll link that video down in the description box below, and I've also done a full blog post, so definitely go ahead and check that out as well if you fancy a little read on how I feel about the collection. But yes, if you would like to see how I created this makeup look using the palette, then please carry on watching. Before you do, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. It would mean the absolute world to join my little internet family, and let's just carry on with the video. So in today's video I'm using the Revolution X Rachel Leary. This is the Goddess on the Go palette. We've already done the Ultimate Goddess palette. I will link that video down below. Just a little quickie. It's really hot. We're having a little bit of a heat wave here in England. I'm filming on Tuesday, and in 2 days time apparently it's going to be 36 degrees, and I am not ready for it. My body is used to the cold weather, so I may die of heat. Just to clarify, I'm being very dramatic, but yeah, anyway, so for this video I'm using this palette right here. It's very pretty. I love the packaging of the Rachel Leary palettes, how it's kind of like shiny on the text and the rest of the palette is matte, and also for me personally it's easier to actually show it on the camera because I'm not blinding everyone. So for this look I kind of want to do a halo eye because I feel like I've done a lot of like cut creases and smokiness recently, so I'm going to switch it up and go for a halo eye. And I wanted to use the more like goldy tones in the palette, so I think I might take like this colour here, kind of avoid the pink because I've just used a lot of that recently and I'm trying to be a bit different, you know, so I'm going for a neutral eye. Anyway, the first shade that I'm going to take is this one right here, which is called Peach Please, which is the peachy transition shade in the top part of the palette. It's such a cute name as well. I'm going to take it on my La Boute Soy, I think that's how you pronounce the name. This is the Le Blanc 213 blending brush. I'll link it down below. So I'm just going to take this shade right here and pop it through the crease of my eye, kind of in like a rounded shape. Oh, this blending brush is very soft. So after tapping off the excess, I'm just going to go ahead and blend that through the crease, trying to keep it in somewhat of a rounded shape. This is a really soft blending brush. Oh my god. Performing really nicely, really easy to blend, keeping it nice and soft. By the way, in my last video I was talking about going to see The Lion King, and I have seen it now and it is amazing. I cried indefinitely throughout pretty much the whole film. Happy tears, sad tears. Honestly, that film is just amazing and they got it down to a T, and it was literally like the original, and it had like modern day comedy like thrown in, but it definitely worked. You need to go see Lion King. Like, I'm obsessed and I keep jumping into song since I saw it. Always gonna be a Disney fan. Now I'm gonna take a denser blending brush. This is the La Boute Soy Le Blanc 1207 brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade which is called Pucker Up, which is like a corally peach kind of shade. Oh my god, why do these palettes keep trapping my fingers? Okay, I'm just going to hold it like that and secure it, but I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to pop it in the outer and the inner section of the crease and leave the top part blank to create the halo eye. Just kind of working that into the outer corner, little wiggling motions. And then into the inner corner as well. Again, this is blending out really nicely, nice and soft and easy to blend. Oh, does the sun make anyone else really tired and like yawning? Like, I can't stop yawning when it's sunny. Might be a hay fever thing, I'm not too sure. Let me know if you have that issue as well. And then I'm going to basically copy the top onto the bottom of my eye. So I'm just going to put this Pucker Up shade under the outer corner of the lower lash line. And then on the inner corner as well. Then the next shade that I'm going to take is this chocolatey brown shade right here, which is called Sweet Like. And I'm going to pop it with this fluffy brush, also from Le Boit Sui. It comes in a cute little makeup brush set, which I'll link down below. I'm going to pop that in right the outer corner and right the inner corner, both upper and lower lash line. We're going to be very gentle to not bring it in too far. So I'm just packing that right in the outer corner of the eye, slowly blending it. Then taking a little bit right on that outer corner. Then I'm just going to take that Pucker Up shade and just kind of go over the top of the chocolatey brown just to kind of re-add the corally colour in. Really enjoying this palette actually. It's really soft and like easy to blend. Then for the next shade I'm going to take this pretty bronzy colour which is called Obsess, and I'm going to pop that right across the main part of the lid, and then I'm going to layer up some other colours. I'm taking this on this flat shader brush from Le Boit Sui, probably ruining the name, I'm very sorry. Okay, and then I'm just going to spritz the little brush a little bit of setting spray just so it picks up the colour and makes it a little bit more vibrant. Oh, that is stunning. Packing that all across the empty space of the lid, not doing any crazy cut creases here. Can put it right up into that crease as well. Oh god, that's so pretty. This is a really lovely shade. I love it. And my ears are starting to get blocked again. Woohoo! And then in the middle of the spotlight eye, I'm going to take the shade Goddess, which is the yellowy gold in the palette, and I'm going to pop that right in the middle using this kind of tiny pencil brush, just like a line through the middle of the eye to spotlight the eye. Then I'm just going to go back through the colour, so starting with the darker brown, just to kind of re-blend and re-intensify everything. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of that Goddess shade and pop it right underneath the middle of the lower lash line, just to kind of like mirror the other part of the halo. Then on my Sigma E32 brush, I'm going to take the shade Get It Poppin' and pop that on my brow bone for a pop-in highlight, and also on the inner corner. I'm not too sure how I feel about it in the inner corner. I'm going to redefine that with the brown because it just looks a bit weird. But I'm just going to blend out the brow bone highlight. This is just the brush that had the Peach Please shade on it in the beginning. Then I'm going to redefine the inner corner a little bit. I really like this look, you know. Moving away from the palette for the time being, I'm going to pop a nude eyeliner in the waterline. I just feel like this will look quite nice, like a bright inner colour for the waterline. This is Makeup Geek's a nude liner. I'm not too sure if she sells it anymore, but you can use any nude liner if I have not linked it down below. Then I'm just going to pop on some liner just across the lash line. I'm not going to draw a wing with this. This is the Revolution Renaissance Flick liner pen. If you've watched my videos, I'm sure I don't need to introduce this liner. It is just life. This is so good. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this. So I'm literally just going to go along the lash line as close to the lashes as possible, just for some definition. Then I'm just going to give my lashes a curl for a nice lift. And then pop on my mascara. This is the Revlon Volumizing Mascara. Then for lashes, I'm going to pop on these ones from Primark. They're in the style Iconic. They are super fluffy and they're really dramatic and long, and they kind of go like all the same length all the way around. Now usually that is my least favourite style of lash, however I wore these recently and I love them, mind blown. But I thought these would be perfect for this look because the way they go all the same length all the way around rather than out the corner, so it emphasises the halo eye. So I'm going to pop these on and I'll be right back. I have not mastered the skill of putting on lashes on camera, so my dog is in entering the room. So pop these on and I'll be right back. Lashes are now on. Now the look is kind of coming together. Now it's time to move on to face. I'm going to move through this fairly quickly. So to prime the skin, I'm going to take my Primark Insta Blur Primer. It's just one of those silicone primers that helps to smooth out the skin, which is perfect. So I'm going to smooth this between my fingers and then work it into the skin. Then for foundation, I'm going to take an old school. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 220. Don't actually know how much I've got of this left, so hopefully we can get some out. I've just fake tanned as well, so I needed like a darker shade. Just going to blend it into the skin using this Kush Blend sponge from Spicy Choco. It's amazingly soft. Already dabbed it with some water. I've also just turned my exposure up a little bit just because I feel like my past videos have been a bit dull. I think I accidentally knocked my exposure down, so hopefully it looks a little bit better. I'm sorry that it's suddenly like switched. Brighter videos from now on. Then for concealer, I'm going to be taking my Wonder 2 Last in Foundation Concealer in the shade 20 Medium on this little fluffy brush just under my eyes, into the forehead, on any blemishes, that kind of thing. Really exciting at times. I feel like I bore people talking about like concealer and stuff, but let me know if you want me to go like more in depth with it. I just feel like it's because I do the same thing in every single video. I get a bit bored saying it, but let me know like if you want me to do a dedicated like concealer and like base routine video. I will be up for that. Just let me know. Then I'm just going to blend this in using my beauty sponge. Then I'm going to go ahead and set this all into place using my Etmore Beauty Mineral Complexion Powder on this Egg Show brush. I'm just going to tap into the powder and tap it into the skin to set it into place. Then to bronze up my face, I'm going to take my Bella Pierre Contour and Highlight Pro palette. And I'm going to take the shade Brûlée, which is this one right here. And I'm just taking it on another brush from the Egg Show, which is so soft, and I feel like it will be perfect for contouring. Popping that under my cheekbones and pulling it back into the hairline. Then I'll take it like around the perimeter of my face, down the nose, under the jaw to contour my face. Then I'm going to bronze up my face using my Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade Sun Bronze and my Fancy Co bronzing brush. I'm just going to be taking this around the outer perimeters of my face, around the tops of my forehead and then like across the nose for a nice sun-kissed glow. Now for blush, I'm going to take this colour right here, which is called Sunkissed from the palette, and pop that on my cheeks. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it, so I'm hoping it doesn't like pick up loads of texture, but hopefully it will be okay. Oh, that does actually look really nice. Just kind of working it into the cheek. I quite like that, you know. Shimmery blush convert maybe over here, who knows. Got a bite on my cheek there. It's been there for a couple days. It's starting to go down, but obviously the blush is like intensifying it, so you know. Then to set this in place, I'm actually going to be taking my Superdrug Vitamin E Hydrating Mist. I just want some little bit of moisture going on. Just fan that dry. Then for highlight, I'm going to go back into the shade Get It Popping, which I used on my brow bone, and highlight my cheeks with it. I have a feeling it might be a little bit too light, but I'm scared to take Golden Hour. I've never used like a darker highlight, but now that I've got a fake tan, I feel like it will look good. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to go in with Golden Hour and pop that on my cheekbones, tip of the nose, and hopefully this looks good. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I need a lighter highlight. I'm then going to take Get It Popping and use that as my highlight because the Golden Hour shade I just feel like is too dark on me. I don't know, for me personally, I feel like it just looks a bit too dark. So I'm going to take Get It Popping and use that as my highlight. That's better. Then for finishing touches, I'm going to take my Maybelline Brow Drama in the shade Medium Brown and use this to set my brow hairs into place. Then some mascara on my lower lashes. For lips, I'm going to line them with NYX's Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Stockholm. And then to finish the look off, I'm going to take the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in the shade Rosé of the Day. And this is the finished makeup look using the Revolution x Rachel Leary Goddess on the Go eyeshadow palette. I really like the way this look turned out. I haven't done a halo in a hot minute and I really like it. I feel super glam and quite sad because I'm about to film a skincare video for Instagram, so this makeup is about to come right off. But there we go, we've come up with a nice glamorous look and I'm going to take lots of pickies to remember this moment in time. But if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean the absolute world. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My handle is shivonmakeupbiz. I am posting very frequently on there and doing lots of colourful and fun makeup looks. And yeah, I shall see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! My name is Shiv. Hello if you're coming back. Oh, darling. Just shut the door now, boo. We've already done the Ultimus God. Ultimus? Then I'm just gonna get what? Then for the next shade, I'm gonna take Conic. I thought these place using my Etmore Beauty bronze and my Fancy Co blending brush. I'm gonna go with Rachel Leary Goddess on the Rilaro. But I really hope you enjoyed watching